Okay, hey everyone, Mr. Pickup's future students or anyone else watching, my name is Max and I'm going to be presenting my final project for language arts. This last unit was all based around Shakespeare and his impact on culture and literature and the English language as a whole. And so likewise, all of our projects for this last partial had to do with Shakespeare. We could either write an essay, but honestly I didn't feel like writing an essay this time, and so instead I thought that because I've been playing The Sims for a while now, especially now in quarantine, I would have kind of mixed both things together and make a really cool building. And so today I built Shakespeare's Globe Theatre and Shakespeare's house, which is also known as Stratford Upon Avon. So without further ado, let's begin. I really wish I could show you a video tour of these buildings, but because I run this game on my laptop, recording was just impossible and super laggy and glitchy, but I still think the pictures turned out really nice and I tried to put them up with the real-life counterpart. Stratford Upon Avon is Shakespeare's birthplace in Warwickshire, England. This didn't really take too long to build actually, since it's a pretty simple rectangular house, but I really liked how it turned out. I never usually make houses of this type of European like Tudor style, but it ended up looking pretty nice and accurate to real life, if I do say so myself. And I also took some really cool shots of the house in the nighttime. But yeah, obviously the real star of the show is Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Where do I begin? I mean, this building was the most challenging out of the two because, as you can tell, you can't make rounded shapes in The Sims, or at least not unless they're really small, and I really wanted to go all out with the stage and make it as big as I could. But yeah, it still came out looking pretty cool. Also, usually real-life buildings don't really translate well into The Sims, but I tried my best and I'm fairly proud of the result. So the original Globe Theatre, built back in 1599, I think, was actually destroyed and built back multiple times. But my version is mostly a recreation of the one that now stands currently in London. It's a very cool building actually, and I'd imagine it's even cooler being there in person to see a play with an audience around the stage. But yeah, something interesting is that they are, well, as you can see, 3 floors, and back then the higher floors were obviously more expensive, and so even in theater you could really get a sense of the social class of the time. And I think, well, I read somewhere that the higher class would obviously get the higher seats in the higher floors, not just because it's a really good view, but also because everyone else can see them, and so it's like a really funny way that the social class was presented back then. I tried my best to remake some real-life pictures and also thought it could be fun to put some props on the stage and play some actor sims on the stage as well. I had a really fun time making these sims and putting them in costumes and everything. But yeah, I'm not too sure how accurate the indoor shots are, but I thought I'd just put some sort of changing room for the actors because I didn't really know what it looked like inside there. But overall, I really love how this turned out, especially the stage itself and like the building behind it. But on that note, I hope you liked my builds for today, and thank you so much for watching. I'm Max, and this was my final project. Bye!